welcome to Lockdown Day 87. Are you friends with God? Now, a lot of people can say, I believe in God. I believe in God in my own way. Oh yeah, I'm Christian. Well, why are you Christian? Well, I was christened as a kid. Right, okay, that's an interesting definition. I don't think I've ever seen a definition that says Christian equals christened as child. Or they can be, oh well, I go to church. Well, I did before lockdown. Oh, I might watch a church's live service on Facebook or YouTube. I try to follow the ways of God. Are you a friend of God? Now, Jesus doesn't want you just to be someone who believes in him, who knows about him. You can know everything about Jesus. Just look at universities where there are people who study theology. They read the whole Bible every year. They know about the Bible. They can tell you about the archaeology of which king was in place at which time and how this verse links to this verse. But they're just studying it as if they're studying Shakespeare. Just as a history book. It is historical, but it's more than that. It's God's book, God's love letter to humanity. And he wants us to know him. The author is inviting us into friendship. There's this verse in the Bible, which we're looking through in Romans chapter 5. And it says this about being a friend of God. Now you can rejoice. Now you can be fully overflowing with joy. Next level. I'm not just talking about, oh, I'm happy. Rejoicing is something deep within your soul that wells up, that despite the hardships of life and all the mess around you and things going wrong, there can still be that joy deep down in your core because of our wonderful new relationship with God. You have a wonderful new relationship with God when you accept Jesus. If your relationship with God seems a bit pathetic and a bit dead, maybe you've never truly accepted him, because it should be wonderful. It's life-giving, because Jesus Christ has made us friends with God. Absolutely incredible. Now, if you've ever looked at some of the photos that these satellites out in space take, they're just mind-blowing, aren't they? But when you look back on the Earth and you see how tiny the Earth is in this galaxy, let alone the rest of the universe, and then if you could zoom right down onto billions and billions of tiny little people, how small we are, and the God who created everything just by speaking wants to be your friend. That means you're never ever alone. No matter where you go, no matter how people mistreat you, no matter how bad life gets, no matter what hardships you're dealing with, God is there as your friend. He's a friend who will never leave you, never forsake you, never mess you around. Isn't it incredible that we should be forgiven by God, that we are allowed anywhere near him, but he considers you a friend? God wants to develop that friendship with you today. If you're not a Christian, the invitation from God is there saying, yo, I want to become your friend. Would you open up your heart and let me? And if you are a Christian, are you living as a friend of God? Do people around see you and say, that person is a friend of God? Look at how they behave. If I want to know about God, I'm going to you because you're his friend. Let's be people who live that out. And as always, please like, comment, share this message, and I'll see you soon. God bless.